Hi friends, welcome back. So today we have ISRO 2018 paper, right? I could not find the exactly paper, but I got this question paper from Gate Overflow. You can also visit the site. There you will get the detailed solution and every discussion of the question paper. But as I promised, for now, this series is basically for quick revision. Like if you already done your regression preparation and now you want to do a quick recap with me, so here we go. We will start with one by one and we'll tell you the answers only. So let's start with the very first question. Consider the following program, right? This is the program. Assume required header file are included, and if the machine in which this program is executed is little endian, now then the output will be what? So basically, if you see this program, the answer for this is any. That means if you have clicked on any option, that will be the answer, because there is basically a compiler error, so that is not in the option. So the character out of two character will give a compiler error. So the answer is error here basically. Question number 2 is consider the following declaration, right? This is the struct ADR and structure, right? Now person asterisk kid equals to address of person. So it is asking that then the asterisk KDE of name plus 2 can be used instead of what? So for this particular expression our answer will be C, that is asterisk KDE, right? Pointer of KDE dot name plus 2. We can also represent this. Question number 3 is if a variable can take only integral values from 0 to n, where n is an integer, then the variable can be represented as a bit field whose width is the log in the answer r to the base 2, and ceil of log n means the floor of log n. So here if you solve this, you will get the answer as A, that is log n plus 1 bits. Now question number 4 is we have given a program fork then print yes, right? If we execute this core segment, how many times the string yes will be printed? So guys, here basically it will print 4 times, because the reason for this is when the first fork will execute, this will create a sub process for this fork, right? And then followed by this fork again for the main fork, right? Then there is printf statement. So this way this will print 4 times. Fifth question is consider the following table in a relational database. Okay, now it is asking according to the data shown in the table, which of the following could be a candidate key of the table? So here the candidate key for the table is basically room and shift. Okay, so you can get the room and shift the combination of these uniquely, right? Now question number 6 is a data driven machine is one of the execution instruction if the needed data is available. The physical ordering of the code listed does not dedicated to the course of execution. Consider the following pseudocode. So these are the options. Now it is asking assume ABC are already assigned value and the desired output is G. Which of the following sequence of execution is valid? So for this particular program our answer is B, that is CBEAD, right? So this will be the correct sequence. Now question number 7 is assume A and B are non-zero positive integer. The following code segment, right? It is basically printing the value of A. Now the answer for this will be C, that is computes the GCD of two number. Here you can see that we will pass A and B, right? And then checking the A and B in the while loop and then calculating the BCD for it. So question number 8 is a language with string manipulation facilities uses the following operations, right? So these are some operations, and at the last it is asking these are some operation like head s and tail s and concat s1 s2. The output of the concat head tail s, where s is abcd, is what? So for 8 our answer is A, that is AB. Now question number 9 is there is a logic set we have given in the diagram above. The inverter NOT gate and the AND gates label 1 and 2 have delays of 9, 10 and 12 nanoseconds ns respectively, right? Wire delays are negligible for certain value A and C together with certain transition of B. A glitch spurious output is generated for a short term, after which the output assumes its correct value. The duration of glitch is what? So here our answer will be A, that is 7 nanoseconds, right? Now question number 10 is, which of the following comparisons between static and dynamic type checking is incorrect? So here our answer is D, that is unlike static type checking, dynamic type checking is done during compilation. So basically this is incorrect. Question number 11 is, can detect a burst error of length less than or equal to degree of the polynomial and detects a burst error that affect old number of bits. Here the answer for this will be our B, that is CRC, right? Now question number 12 is, an array A consists of an integer in locations A0, A1, A(n)-1. It is required to shift the element of the array cyclically to the left by k places, right, where 1 is less than equals to k is less than equal to n-1. An incomplete algorithm for doing this in linear time without using another array is given below. Complete the algorithm by filling in the blanks. So here once you will go with the program, or I hope you have already done that. So when you frame a hit and trial with the program, you will get the answer as D, that is I is less than minimum, right here. Then we will have J is not equals to n plus I minus k mod n, right. Then here you will get the answer as A of J plus k mod n, right. Here we will have temp and here I plus plus. So in this way we will get D as answer. Now question number 13 is, the difference between a named pipe and a regular file in Unix is that what? So for 13 our answer will be D, that is all of the above. Unlike a regular file, named pipe is a special file. Second is, the data in pipe is transient, unlike the content of a regular file. Third is, pipes forbid random accessing while regular files do allow this. Okay, so this could be the reason. 14 is, a class of 30 students occupy a classroom containing 5 rows of seats with 8 seats in each row. Okay, if the student seat themselves at random, the probability that sixth seat in the fifth row will be empty is what? So for 14 our answer will be C, that is 1 by 4. 15 is, the domain of the function log sin x is what? So for 15 now our answer will be C, that is empty set. 16 is, the following paradigm can be used to find the solution of the problem in minimum time. Given a set of non-negative integer and a value k, determine if there is a subset of the given set with sum equal to k, right. So for this our answer will be dynamic programming, that is option B. Okay, because it is saying that given a set of non-negative integer and a value k, determine if there is a subset of the given set with sum equal to k, so that will be dynamic programming. 17 is, G asterisk is an abelian group. Then these are the four statement we have. What will be the correct option? So for C our answer is third, that is x into y of whole square equals to x square into y square for any xy belonging to G. Now 18 is, consider the following C code segment. Okay, so this is the code and it is asking for the program fragment above. Which of the following statements about the variable I and j must be true after execution of this program? So exclamation sign denotes a factorial in the answer. So for question number 18 our answer will be D, that is j equals to 9 factorial and I is less than equals to 10, or j equals to x minus 1 factorial and I equals to x. 19 is, given root 2 to 4 r equals to 13r, the value of radix r is what? So for 19 our answer will be D, that is 5. Okay. 20th is, determine the number of page fault when reference to page occur in the order this one. Assume that the main memory can accommodate 3 pages and the main memory already has the pages 1 and 2. The page 1 brought earlier than page 2. Assume LRU, that is least recently used algorithm, is applied, right? So what will be the answer for this? So for this particular question our answer is B, that is 4. Yeah, 4 is the answer. 21st is consider a system having m resources of the same type. These resources are shared by three processes A, B, C, which have peak time demands of 3, 4, 6 respectively. The minimum value of m that ensures that deadlock will never occur is what? So for this our answer will be A, that is 11. So 11 will be the answer. Now 22 is a computer has 1000k of main memory. The job arrive and finish in the following sequence, right? So job 1 requiring 200k arrives, job 2 requires 250k arrives, job 3 requires 300k arrives, job 1 finishes. Okay, job 4 requiring 120k arrives, job 5 requiring 150k arrives, job 6 requiring 80k arrives. Among best fit and first fit, which perform better for the sequence? Okay, so for this our answer will be A, that is first fit. 23 is a disk request come to a disk driver for cylinders in the order 10, 22, 22, 46 and 38 at a time when the disk drive is reading from cylinder 20. The seek time is 6 ms per cylinder. The total seek time of if the disk arm scheduling algorithm is first come first serve is what? So for this particular question our answer will be D, that is none of the above. So CFG context-free grammar is not closed under what? So CFG context-free grammar is not closed under. So the answer is complement. Yeah, CFG is not closed under complementation. Now 25th question is we have given a finite state machine and it is asking that the machine picture in the figure above does what? So basically the answer for this is NA. So basically for this our answer is C, that is it increments a given bit pattern by 1, right? So if you run with any of the string, you will see that that will increases a given bit pattern by 1. Then question number 26 is a CFG context-free grammar is said to be a Chomsky normal form, that is CNF, if all the products are of from A tends to BC or A tends to A. Let G be a CFG in CNF. To derive a string of terminals of length X, the number of product to be used is what? So for this particular question our answer will be A, that is 2x minus 1. 27 is intermental compiler is compiler, right? Of what? So the answer for this is C, that is compiles only those portion of source code that have been modified. Again repeating, incremental compiler is the compiler that compiles only those portion of source code that have been modified. Question number 28 is DU change, that is definitions used in compiler design is what? So the answer is D, that is all of above. So consist of a definition of a variable and all its uses reachable from that definition, right? B is are created using a form static code analysis. C is are prerequisite for many compiler optimization, including constant propagation and common sub expression elimination, right? 29 is which of the following comment about peephole optimization is true? So for this our answer is basically A, that is it is applied to a small part of the code and applied repeatedly. Again the peephole optimization is applied to a small part of the code and applied repeatedly. Question number 30 is a byte addressable computer has a memory capacity of 2 to the power m kilobytes, right? And can perform 2 to the power n operations. An instruction involving 3 operands and 1 operator needs maximum of what? So for this our answer will be D, that is none of the above. So this is the option for this. Now 31st is the computer uses a ternary system instead of the traditional system, and n bit string in the binary system will occupy what? So an n bit binary string system will occupy D, that is n log 2 base 3 ternary digits. 32 is which of the following is application of breadth first search on the graph? So this is very simple. C, that is both finding a diameter of the graph and finding bipartile graph, both are the applications of breadth first search. Now 33 is a micro program is what? So basically micro program is B, that is a set of micro instructions that define the individual operations in reasons in response to a machine language instructions. Again, micro program is a set of micro instruction that defines the individual operations in response to a machine language instructions. 34 is given two shorted list of size mn and respectively. The number of comparisons needed the worst case by the merge sort algorithm will be what? So for 34 our answer will be D, that is m plus n minus 1. 35 is a hash table with 10 buckets with one slot pat per bucket is deprecated here. The symbol S1 to S7 are initially entered using a hashing function with linear probing. The maximum number of comparison needed in searching an item that is not present is what? So basically for this the answer is B, that is 5. 36 is choose the correct statement. So we have given 4 statements. Now it is telling that choose the correct one. So if you read the A, that is A equals to A and Bn is a regular language. So you can see this is also not true. Now B is the set B consisting of all string made up of the only A's, and B is having equal number of A's and B's defines the regular language. This is also not true. L A star B intersection B gives the set A. So this is also not true. Here the answer is D, right? That is none of the above. Now 37 is the running time of an algorithm is given by Tn equals to this and otherwise. Now then what should be the relation between T1, T2, T3 so that the order of the algorithm is constant? So for this our answer is A, that is T1 equals to T2 equals to T3. Here guys you can also verify the question because in the discussion, or you can also check the official websites, there are too many answers for this, right? If this is the answer that you are also getting, that is great. If you are getting different one, please do let me know as well. Now question number 38 is the number of edges in a regular graph of degree D and n vertices is what? So for this the number of edges is n d by 2 of degree D and n vertices, n into d by 2. 39 is perform window in viewport transformations for the point 2015. Assume that x w min and y w min is 0 0, x w max and y w max is 100 and 100, x w min y w min is 5 5, so on so forth. The value of x and y in the viewport is what? So for question number 39 our answer will be C, that is x equals to 8, y equals to 7.25. Question number 40 is given relations RWX and SYZ. The result of select distance WX from RS is guaranteed to be same as R if and only if A, that is R, has no duplicate and S is non-empty. Question number 41 is for a database relation RABCD where the domain of ABC and D include only atomic value. Only the following function dependencies and those that can be inferred from them hold. A tends to C, B tends to D. The reason is in what? So for this our answer is A, that is first normal form but not in second normal form. 42 is consider the set of relations given below and the SQL query that follows. These are the student, course, grade. Now there is a query, right? Now it is asking which of the following sets is computed by the above query. So for this our answer is C, that is names of student who have got an A grade in at least one of the courses taught by Sriram. Okay, so if you run this query you will get this answer. Now question number 43, that is we have given a C++ program and assuming the required header first are already included. The above program basically results in compiler error. So if you solve this you will get the same answer, that this particular program will results a compiler error. Now question number 44 is station A uses 32 byte packet to transmit message to station B using a sliding window protocol. The round trip delay between A and B is 80 ms and the bottleneck bandwidth on the path between A and B is 120 kbps. What is the optimal window size that A should use? So for this particular question our answer will be B, that is 40. Now 45 is assuming that for a given network layer implementation connection, establishment overhead is 100 bytes and disconnection overhead is 28 bytes. What would be the minimum size of the packet the transport layer needs to keep up if it wishes to implement a datagram service above the network layer and needs to keep its overhead to a minimum of 12.5%? Ignore transport layer overhead. So for 45 our answer will be D, that is 1024 bytes. 46 is, and in cryptography the following uses a transmission cipher and the keyword is a layer. Encrypt the following message, space are omitted during encryption. So the statement is welcome to network security. Here our answer will be B, that is this will be generated when you perform the transportation cipher and the keyword is layer. So this will be encrypted. 47 is, in a particular program it is found that 1% of the code account for 50% of the execution time. To code a program in C++, it takes 100 main days, right? Coding in assembly language is 10 times harder than coding in C++, but runs 5 times faster. Converting an existing C++ program into an assembly language program is 4 times faster. Now to completely write the program in C++ and rewrite the 1% code in assembly language, if a project team needs 13 days, the team consists of what? So here our answer will be C, that is 8 programmers. 48 is in unit testing of a module, it is found that for a set of test data at the maximum 90% of the code alone were tested with the probability of success 0.9. The reliability of module is what? So for this our answer will be C, that is at most 0.81. Now 49 is, in a file which contains 1 million records and the order of the trees is 100, then what is the maximum number of node to be accessed if b plus tree index is used? So for question number 49 our answer is B, that is 4. B plus tree index is used is 4. 50 is, a particular disk unit uses a bit string to record the occupancy or vacancy of its tracks, right? With 0 denoting vacant and 1 for occupied. A 32-bit segment of this string has hexadecimal values. This is the hexadecimal value. Now the percentage of occupied tracks for the corresponding part of the disk to be nearest percentage is what? So for 50 our answer will be D, that is 44. 51 is, which of the following is the dense index? So for 51 our answer is C, that is secondary index is our dense index. 52 is, in ER model Y is the dominant entity and X is the subordinate entity, right? So for this our answer will be B, that is if Y is deleted then X is also deleted. 53 is, immunity of the external schemas or application programs to change in the conceptual scheme is referred to as what? So for 53 our answer will be, that is logical data independence. 54 is, the set of attributes X will be fully functionally dependent on the set of attribute Y if the following conditions are satisfied. So for 54 now our answer will be C, that is X is functionally dependent on Y and X is not functionally dependent on any subset of Y. So both A and B will be the answer. 55 is, let us assume that transaction T1 has arrived before transaction T2. Consider the schedule. So S equals to R1A, R2B, W2A and W1B. Which of the following is true? So for particularly for 55 our answer will be B, that is not allowed under basic timestamps protocol because T1 is rollback. 56 is, the time complexity of computing the transitive closure of binary relation on a set of an element is known to be what? So for 56 our answer will be D, that is order of n cube. right? The complexity, also order of n cube, is the complexity of computing the transitive closure of binary relation on a set of n element is known as order of n cube. 57 is given a binary maxi, the elements are stored in an array as these. What is the content of the array after two delete operations, right? So for 57 our answer will be C, that is 44, 13, 12, 8, 10. 58 is the functions point FV metric is what? So for this answer is C, that is the function point metric is calculated from software complexity assessment, right? The function point metric is calculated from software complexity assessment. C will be the answer. The lower degree of cohesion is kind of what? So the lower degree of cohesion is coincidental cohesion, right? So the lower degree of cohesion is a kind of coincidental cohesion. B will be the answer. Next question is what is the output of the following program? So this is the program that we have, and now the output for this will be basically none of the above, right? As you can see, this is the option, because it is telling if x is less than y, which is true, right? Then it will return x equals to x plus y, because it is 7 returning 7, but so no output will be printed. So for this our answer will be D, right? Now question number 61 is the operating system of a computer may periodically collect all the free memory space to form contiguous block of free space, right? So this is called as what? So this is called as garbage collection. Hope you know that garbage collection is basically collect all the free memory space to form contiguous block to free space, right? Now 62 is any set of Boolean operation that is sufficient to represent all Boolean expression is said to be complete. Which of the following is not complete? So for question number 62 our answer will be A, that is and or. 63 is consider a singly linked list of the form where F is a pointer to the first element in the linked list and L is the pointer to the last element in the list. The time of which of the following operations depend on the length of the list. So for 63 our answer will be A, that is delete the last element of the list, because it is saying where F is a pointer to the first element in the linked list, right? And L is the pointer to the last element in the linked list. So the time of which of the following operation depends on the length of the list, right? So in that case that will be delete the last element of the list. So deleting the last element of the list depending on the length of the list, right? 64 is a particular BNF definition for a word is given by the following rules: word, char pair, int pair, letter and integer. Which of the following lexical entries can be derived from word? So for 64 our answer will be D, that is second and third only. Second is pix and third is C44. 65 is of the following which best characterizes computer that use memory mapped input output. So question number 65 our answer is B, that is input output ports are replaced at addresses on the bus and are accessed just like other memory locations. 66 is of the following sorting algorithm which has a running time that is least dependent on the initial ordering of the input. So for this our answer is A, that is merge sort. So merge sort is the sorting algorithm which has running time that is least dependent on the initial ordering of the input. Okay. 67 is procedure P1 and P2 have a producer-consumer relationship communicating by the use of a set of shared buffers, right? P1 repeat and so on so forth, and P2 so on so forth. Increasing the number of buffers is likely to do which of the following? So for this our answer is C, that is one only, which is increase the rate at which requests are satisfied throughput, right? So A will be the answer. Now 68 is a multi-programmed system. It is advantageous if some programs such as editors and compilers can be shared by several users, right? Which of the following must be true of a multi-programmed system in order that a single copy of a program can be shared by several users? So for 68 our answer will be C, that is third only, which is the program is reintrant. 69 is let P be a procedure that for some input calls itself, that is recursive. If P is guaranteed to terminate, which of the following statement must be true? So for 69 our answer will be D, that is second and third only. Second is P has an execution path where it does not call itself. P either refers to a global variable or has at least one parameter. 70 is consider the following program. Okay, now it is asking that we have to find the printf statement. So out of these four, the answer will be D, that is more than 29 lines of output will be printed from this program. 71 is a particular parallel program computation require 100 seconds when executed on a single processor. If 40% of this computation is inherently sequential, that will not benefit from additional processor. Then theoretically best possible elapsed time of this program running with 2 and 4 processor respectively are what? So for 71 our answer will be D, that is 70 seconds and 55 seconds. 72 is consider the following C program, right? This is the code segment of the following which best describe the growth of fx as a function of x. So for 72 our answer will be B, that is exponential. This is the best growth of fx as a function of x, right? So exponential will be the answer. 73 is for a multi-processor architecture in which protocol a write transaction is forwarded to only those processors that are known to process a copy of newly altered cache line, right? So for 73 our answer will be C, that is directory based protocol. So directory based protocol is answer for a multi-processor architecture in which protocol a write transaction is forwarded to only those processors that are known to processes a copy of newly altered cache line. 74 is avalanche effect in cryptography by what? So for this our answer is A, that is a desirable property of cryptography algorithm. A will be the answer. 75 is in neural network. The network capacity is defined as what? So basically in neural network capacity is defined as the number of patterns that can be stored and recalled in a network, right? So in neural network, the network capacity is defined as the number of patterns that can be stored and recalled in a network. C will be the answer. 76 is cloaking is a search engine optimization SEO technique. During cloaking, what happens? So basically during cloaking, content presented to search engine spider is different from that presented to user browsers. Okay, so cloaking is a search engine optimizer SEO technique. During cloaking, content present to search engine spider is different from that represent to user browser. Now 77 is what is one advantage of setting up a DMZ demilitarized zone with 2 firewalls. So for 77 our answer will be A, that is you can control where traffic goes in the 3 network. 78 is which one of the following algorithm is not used in asymmetric key cryptography, right? So for 78 our answer is C, electronic code book algorithm. So electronic codebook algorithm is the algorithm that is not used in asymmetric key cryptography, because RSA is used, Gillet-Hillman algorithm is used, right? But the electric code book algorithm is not being used by the symmetric key cryptography. 79 is a doubly linked list declared as this, right? Where forward and backward represent forward and backward link to the adjacent element of the list. Which of the following segment of code deletes the node pointed to by X from the doubly linked list if it is assumed that X point to neither the first nor the last node of the list? So for this our answer will be A, right? That is X of backward of forward equals to X of forward, and X of forward of backward equals to X of backward, because it is asking where forward and backward link to the adjacent element of the list. Which of the following segment of code deletes the node pointed to by X, right? So we have to delete from this doubly linked list, and we have to assume that X points to neither the first nor the last node of the list. So first you can make a visually diagram for this and then try to delete, and you will get this answer. So A will be the answer. Now the last question, that is 80. We have given if tree 1 and tree 2 are tree indicates below, right? Now which traversal of the tree 1 and tree 2 respectively will procedure the same sequence? So we have to get the same sequence. So in that case, what you can do is you can friends, here we are getting a different sequence, like if you solve pre-post and in order for this tree and pre-post and in order for this tree, but if you try to match the options, you will not get the answer, right? So for that, what you can do is even who those given this exam, they will they might have selected any of the option, but they will definitely get the marks for that. Okay, so yeah, friend, this was all about this paper. I'll come up with another previous year question paper. They will definitely help you in your upcoming competitive exam or even the same exam for the next year, right? So yeah, thanks.